For our first story, as a successor to the S5, Ultimaker is introducing the Ultimaker S7. This will be Ultimaker's first new S-series printer since the merger of Ultimaker and MakerBot last year. The printer packs an upgraded build plate sensor and air filtration capabilities, making it more accurate than its predecessors. The S7 also introduces automatic tilt compensation functionality, which essentially removes the need for manual bed leveling. The new air management system has proven to be capable of removing up to 95% of ultrafine particles from each print. This not only improves the air quality around the machine, but could also increase the overall print quality of larger prints. The build plate is also upgraded with a PEI-coated flexible build surface and includes 25 magnets and 4 alignment pins so the bed can quickly and precisely be replaced. Like its predecessor, the S5, the S7 is also offered in a Pro bundle, which is paired with the Ultimaker material station to print with up to 6 spools, with automatic material switching and humidity control. According to Ultimaker CEO Nadav Goshen, with the S7, we took everything our customers loved about the S5 and made it even better. This is not your typical hobbyist printer, since the price point for the S7 and the S7 Pro bundle is pretty steep, starting at $8,300. For more information, visit Ultimaker.com or watch their live demo on February 7th. Our second story involves a technical partnership between NASCAR's Stewart Haas Racing and 3D Systems. The championship-winning NASCAR team, owned by former NASCAR driver Tony Stewart, has been using standalone 3D printers to improve the speed and performance of its race cars. Essentially, with the help of 3D Systems and this 3-year technical partnership, Stewart Haas Racing plans to enable rapid design, testing, and production of critical components to increase speed, aerodynamics, and improve performance of their cars. Renaud Van Landingham, production manager at Stewart Haas Racing, said the materials that are available for these machines enable us to print a range of prototype parts and track-capable parts for our cars. This is not the only 3D manufacturing endeavor Stewart Haas has entered into. Last month, the race team held the first DSI Fusion Summit at their headquarters, which held keynotes from some of Autodesk's production managers, performed live demonstrations, and held Q&A sessions between users and system designers. Stewart Haas Racing and 3D Systems will make their season debut of the NASCAR Xfinity Series race on February 18th at Daytona International Speedway, with 3D Systems logo on the number 004 Mustang driven by Cole Custer. Next up, in Houston, a 3D printer is taking home building to a new level with the first 3D printed 2-story home. The machine has been pouring concrete from a nozzle, one layer at a time, in hot weather and cold, alongside a sparse on-site workforce to create a 4,000 square foot home. The 3-bedroom home is a 2-year collaboration between Germany-based Peric 3D Construction and Sive, an engineering and construction company in Houston. With the total construction taking approximately 330 hours, the team is pushing the enormous 12-ton industrial printer to its limits to understand how it can streamline the technology. Hikmat Zerbe, Sive's head of structural engineering, likens the project to a laboratory experiment, saying, "We are not trying to beat the clock. It's a case study. We're learning the capabilities of the machine, the reaction of the material under different weather conditions, and how to optimize the speed of printing. When this project is completed, we should have a very good idea of how to proceed in the future." The hopes are that 3D printing could address a range of construction challenges, including labor shortages and building more resilient homes in the face of natural disasters. However, as of now, the cost of materials and installation of the equipment far exceed the cost of traditional home construction. Continuing with 3D printed structures, Dubai's Islamic Affairs and Charitable Activities Department, IACAD, or IACAD, is set to build the world's first 3D printed mosque. Set to be constructed in Bur Dubai, one of the oldest neighborhoods in the Arab Emirate, the 2,000 square meter mosque is expected to open up its doors to 600 worshippers in 2025. As with our last story, the initial cost to build the structure using 3D printing will be more compared to traditional construction techniques. However, it's anticipated that these expenses will level out over the years to come. The cost is 30% higher than building the mosque in the normal way because it is the first of its kind in the world, according to IACAD's engineering department. In October 2023, construction is set to get underway on the mosque, made from a mixture of raw materials and specially formulated concrete. The project will involve the operation of a robotic 3D printer, which will layer the materials at a pace of 2 square meters per hour. Once the construction does kick off later this year, it is anticipated that the mosque will take 4 months to build and another 12 months to complete the facilities needed. Dubai is considered by most to be at the forefront of experimental innovative construction technologies. In 2016, the ruler of Dubai launched the Dubai 3D printing strategy, an initiative designed to position it as a leading hub for technology by 2030. Last year, the government of Dubai unveiled the world's first 3D printed research lab, while the Dubai Electricity and Water Authority facility has been used to design and build rovers and drones, as well as 3D printed spares and prototypes. There is still a lot of questions behind this project, such as the financier, the designer, or the 3D printer to be used. Hopefully, more will be revealed as the project gets closer to construction. For our final story, GPU manufacturing giant NVIDIA recently announced Magic 3D, a generative AI that can produce 3D models from a text prompt. The new AI system aims to reduce the process of building a 3D mesh model from tens, if not hundreds of hours, down to 40 minutes, opening the world of custom 3D modeling to anyone with an imagination and a simple description. NVIDIA outlines Magic 3D in its academic paper as a response to Dream Fusion, a text-to-3D model released by Google researchers in September 2022. NVIDIA presented a host of examples from a blue dart frog to a metallic bunny sitting on pancakes. NVIDIA is hoping the new AI prompt will allow anyone to create 3D models without the need of special training. NVIDIA researchers explained, once refined, the resulting technology could speed up video game and VR development and perhaps eventually find applications in special effects for film and TV. We hope with Magic 3D, we can democratize 3D synthesis and open up everyone's creativity in 3D content creation.